I've got another media story here for you. Fox News is pushing the rainbow fentanyl thing hard. And I mean, they are like the king of using these like stupid cultural distraction issues, the big titty woodshop teacher and its equivalent, right? So there was apparently a study, a single study that came out that suggested cats are good for stress relief for stressed out college students. And the folks over at Fox completely freaked out over the study. Take a listen.
This is just another example of how we are raising snowflakes. Because, I mean, if you honestly can't make it in college, then just drop out. I mean, well, although I know a lot of people want to take advantage of the freebies, but just drop out anyway. Do us all a favor. I don't think animal rights activists would be too proud of this either. I wouldn't want any college student manhandling my cat.
Yeah, but Kaylee, I don't think these kids need cats. I think they need discipline. I think they need a slap in the face. Because these are the same kids that get a professor fired for being too hard on their way to medical school. These are kids that can't even listen to a conservative viewpoint. They shout out speakers. They chase them off campus. But a cat will make everything better. Guess what? That doesn't work in the real world.
Yeah, you're talking about my professor that I love so much back at NYU. Yes. Okay. No, I remember on one of my campuses getting a note that there would be dogs and puppies for us to soothe us during exam time. And I thought, is this real? I mean, no. What a distraction for kids who don't want to study. Number one. Number two, I don't need to be coddling a puppy. I need my, organic chemistry book if I'm, in pre-med here. This is insanity. Give me a cup of coffee, a cookie, and a stack of books, and I'm set. I don't need a puppy in my lap to study for exams.
I don't think these kids need cats. I think they need a slap in the face, is what she said. The thing I like about this segment is it's so obvious that they are not actually outraged. They don't give a shit about this. Like, it's so clear they're just putting on the show that they think that their audience wants to see.
Yes, it is the overreaching of the narrative that they've now hammered away on for years, which is
the snowflake college kid.
Wokeness has gone too far, bro. Everybody's overly woke. Everybody's so sensitive. Everybody's politically correct. These are snowflake college kids. This generation is full of weak bitches, bro. They don't even know how to work, bro. They don't even know how to work, bro. And it was the most benign study of all time, which, by the way, kind of states the obvious that, like, if you have a pet and you like it and you pet it, it's going to help relieve your stress.
Well, and I like that they don't even have an example of a college, like, employing this. It's just a study, Yeah. It's just, like, a theoretical, some research, and they're like, this is destroying America, and these kids need to be slapped.
Yeah, because, and I made this point the other day, that we're at the point, and I would argue it's been like this for at least a year now, but we're at the point where the dogmatism of the anti-woke people is just as fucking cringe and over the top as the super woke people.
Yes,
because they've turned it into a fundamentalist religion where it's like, anything that suits our narrative, we're going to run with it. Oh, yeah? You like petting cats? Pussy.
Right.
Like, what? Why? How the fuck can you make that?
This wasn't even like an example of someone liking petting cats. It was research.
Yeah, benign study. Research, science. Me, I like to kill cats, bro. That's what I like to do. I like to kill them and eat them when I'm naked in the jungle doing war games. That's what I do, because I'm not a bitch, bro.
It is total, like, two sides of the same coin kind of a thing. Yeah. It has become a sort of religion on the right, the anti-woke thing. And they work it into everything. Like, the problem with the military, the problem with the war in Ukraine, everything comes back to, like, wokeness.
Well, that's what, I don't know if you remember, there was that Jordan Peterson video where he got a lot of backlash even from his own fans, talk about the war in Russia and Ukraine. And his argument was basically like, Russia's standing up to the woke West. It's like, did you really shoehorn the issue of wokeness into fucking a gigantic war, a geopolitical nightmare that's very complex and nuanced and involves NATO and the West and, natural resources because there was natural gas found off the coast of Crimea and, like, all these things, just like, nope,
wokeness.
Woke bad.
That's
woke
the
bad.
thing.
He's standing up to the crazy pro-trans Western people. They don't even think boys are boys and girls are girls, bro. This shit is crazy. Of course he was going to invade. This is...
He had to invade Ukraine to fight the wokeness.
By the way, there was one point in that where I couldn't help but giggle a little bit. The first woman who was talking said, and I quote, "I wouldn't want any college student handling my cat."
Manhandling my cat. I didn't pick up on that.
Horny wine mom check. Horny wine mom check. I'm sure that's all she wants as a college student, handling her cat. So. Anyway, so Fox News. Hilariously comical, just a total joke. And we've reached peak anti-wokeness, in my opinion.
Think so?
I think there will be a slowly tapering down and away from... Because even if you look at like the anti-woke YouTube channels, they're using screenshots of like characters from 2016.
Yeah.
Like that feminist with the red hair, like the person who's screaming after Trump got elected. Like they have to go all the way back to then to find like, this kind of fits our narrative. Let's put it into a video that's totally unrelated.
I mean, you can, to tie this into the midterms, you can also see like they're not leaning into their wokeness rhetoric in terms of the ads they're serving up to the population. Again, it's like crime. Inflation. Right. So even their like, you know, the thing they dabbled with in the Glenn Youngkin race, the like critical race theory and gender ideology, whatever the fuck that means with Ron DeSantis or whatever, they've pushed that to the side. Yeah. So I think you might be right about that. Not that it couldn't have a resurgence. Not that they're obviously not still totally obsessed with it over on Fox News, but at least Republican elites have some notion that this is not the most salient case for them to make to the public.
If you want to see me and Krystal Ball interview legends like Noam Chomsky, Cornel West, and more, subscribe to Krystal, Kyle, and Friends on Substack. $5 a month gets you the video version a day early. Remember, we take 0 ad dollars for this podcast. Or you can sign up on Substack for free and get the audio version a day later. Link in the video description box below.